You be the judge like never go slow, walk hard like a rhino.
This is a very big mall, isn't it, kids? How many shops does it have, Riley?
3,000.
Sorry, I can't hear you. Your back is facing.
2,000.
2,000. And are they all the most amazing shops you've ever been in?
Yeah.
Our first stop in Thailand was Bangkok. We headed there so that we could buy the kids' laptops. What we didn't factor in is that our accommodation was really far from the BTS, which is the public transport, so that was a problem straight away. We ended up not going on a bus, not going on a train, but going on a boat that absolutely fanged it. It was so fast. Tell me what you got today.
We just got a laptop.
Go, Riley, tell me.
Today we literally got 2 laptops.
How come?
I'm really excited. Oh.
How come you got 2 laptops?
Because of schoolwork.
Okay, so we are at the Seven Seas in Pattaya, and this pool stretches out the entire lot of the condominium. So anywhere where there's previously grass, it's actually all now water compared to where you'd usually stay. So here's a little first place with some waterfalls. It has some kind of themes. It's got Easter Island, pirate ships. It has a little place for the kids to swim. This is actually, Harvey can just get his head above this, so that's pretty awesome for him. It looks good, but it's kind of corroding a little bit. I don't really know how to describe it other than that the walls look like they could fall down at any stage, and there is a serious lack of maintenance. The other thing here is that it absolutely stinks on this floor. So it's kind of, I think it's the sewage system or whatever that's not covered properly, but it really smells bad, like holding your breath right now. So like I said, it's a continuous loop all the way around. We'll come a bit further around and you can see the pirate ship where the kids spend most of their time. This is the kids' personal favourite, the pirate ship. It's got 2 slides and yeah, they love it. Try and convince me to come down all the time. I was trying to explain to Harvey that, you know, maybe mummy doesn't want to fit in a tiny little slide, but yeah, pretty cute. Even if it is a bit old and crusty, it's still pretty cute. I like old and crusty things. There's a swim up bar, but the swim up bar is pretty ghetto, like the tiles are all kind of coming off on the seats. The prices are pretty average, like I think they're about $7 New Zealand for cocktails, whereas you can go somewhere else for much cheaper. Easter Island's pretty mint. It's probably my favourite actually, just because it's a nice good loop to be able to swim around. You can stand and get little back massages, which is always pretty cool. And then down here, there's another lot of slides, so there's 2 more slides. There's also a small playground which the kids haven't gone on yet. One thing I haven't mentioned about this place is that it is 99.9.5 Russian, so everyone here speaks Russian. I mean, as you can see, there's a few Asian people around, but mostly it's Russian. So the kids, Riley got spoken to the other day. I think someone wanted to play with her and she was like, I can't communicate. So yeah, she's a bit hesitant, which is a bit annoying because there's plenty of kids, like there's so many kids, but yeah, they haven't been able to chat to them properly. This is just one example of how they loop around the condominiums. So they actually just kind of feed into every little part. And as you can see, they've got little steps, ladders, so you can just hop in from your own personal space. There is a toddler's pool around here, and coming back around, we didn't go quite far enough around the pirate ship. There's still more past there, but this is the waterfall situation that we saw last time, and there's a kids pool just around the side there. Yeah, so we'll have to do the actual numbers, but we think it was about $1,000 staying here. Like I said, it looks really cool, but it's if you look and you're not looking too hard, because if you look too hard, you'll see that all the buildings have cracks in them. The pirate ship is breaking. The slides have like paint chipping off. All the buildings have cracks. A lot of the tiles are broken, so you can cut your feet quite easily on some of the tiles. So it looks good, but it's not amazing. But I still freaking love it. Like, the pool's so great. I went for a night swim the other night. That was awesome. We're also really close to Pattaya, not Pattaya Beach. What's it called? John Tiem Beach, and so you can just catch the quick hop on, hop off taxi things along there. John Tiem was very much just doing life for us. So we went to work, we played in the pool, we ate food, just normal life. The kids started doing their schooling. Evening vibes, Pattaya, John Tiem Beach. We stayed in a really cool place which was right near John Tiem Beach. The atmosphere there is just really family orientated. Every night, or not every night, but every couple of nights a week we would go to the night markets, which had such a great atmosphere. Heaps of families, delicious food, fresh fruit drinks, pad thai, butter chicken, need I say more?
Never go slow, work hard like a rhino.
And then the beach itself was pumping. There was often sports events going on. So at one stage there was the World Beach Soccer Championships. Russia was involved, and where we were staying was a huge Russian population, and so they were just cranking, like chanting, everything. Their atmosphere was really vibrant. There was also Muay Thai tournament going on, and then there was a music festival. So I'm not sure if it was just the time of year, but the area felt really vibrant. I know that Pattaya is seen as a really seedy area, but we never experienced that. I mean, you could go to Walking Street, which is in a different beach, Pattaya Beach, but just John Tiem itself, really cool environment. We didn't feel that atmosphere at all. It was just like, we're a family, we're living here, we're doing this. It was very cool. So now that we've got that, our kind of life out the way, I wanted to go through the expenses and what we've earned and what we've saved during our time in Thailand. So we were there for 57 days, but just for the ease of things, I'm going to just break it down into 30 days. So our total expenses for the 30 days were $5,109. So accommodation was $1,300. Our food and cash out was about almost $3,000. Our flights were $224. Our visa was $146. Our transportation was $157. That was because of those crazy cheap BART buses. Our travel insurance was $171, and our cell phones were $112. So all in all, that expenses again was $5,109. It's a bit more than Brian wants to spend each month. He's wanting to sit around the $4,000 mark, but I'm actually quite comfortable with the $5,000. I feel like it's easy enough to live in that that zone. Our turnover for the month was $17,730. So our total debt when we started this was $94,843. It is now $56,895. That is a debt reduction of $37,948 since November 2023. I hope you can hear it in my voice because I'm super stoked that we've been able to achieve this. I mean, part of me can't even believe it, and it's so awesome that it's working. So continue to follow along as we hopefully just slash and burn more debt. There's going to be another couple of videos out soon about just the things we actually did in Thailand. So not just the everyday, the kind of touristy things we did. So check those out too, and continue to follow along. Harvey, what's your challenge?
My challenge is to go to that vent and not sniff it, but look at it.
What's in there, Halves? What? I can't hear you. You have to face me.
Help!
Never go slow, work hard like a rhino.